Hey Poke fans, it's a special day. I'm submitting my very first group of cards for PSA grading. First time in over 20 years of collecting Pokemon cards. Filling out the submission form was pretty easy now that it's online. That was one thing that was kind of intimidating to me in the past, is that I didn't want to have to print out that form and fill it all out by hand. But now they have it so that you can select the card online. And so these are the submission forms that I need to include in my package, apparently. And these are the cards that I'm submitting, and then I'll come back when my package comes in and I'll let you know how I did. So this Poliwrath, I don't expect it to do very well. It's pretty beat up, really. It might look kind of nice here, but you can tell on the back that it's not that great. It's got a lot of wear on the corners and the edges. I'm thinking that maybe this guy would be maybe a 5 or 6. It would be amazing if it came back with a 7 or something in that category, right? Then there's this Giovanni's Nidoking I found that's kind of waiting to be sold. He's in really nice shape. I don't want to pull him out of the black sleeve to show you the back because I don't want to risk scratching or any more damage, but looking forward to that one. This guy, even if it grades at a 10, he's really only worth $99 currently, according to eBay search results. But I know it's a very desirable card, and he's in really nice condition. It's another one that I received in the black sleeve. So again, I don't want to take it out of the sleeve and risk any further damage. But you can see that the edges are nice and clean. The foil is nice and clean. So we'll see what happens with this Umbreon. This is a Charizard. Again, it's in the black sleeve, so sorry about that. But your basic Charizard, I hope I can get maybe an 8 or a 9 on this guy. The back of this card is really pretty clean, but it does have a ding. In fact, you can see on the front here, there's a little bit of smushing over there. I'd be happy if this guy got a 9. This guy I thought was in better condition than he actually is. But I'm still hoping for maybe an 8. I have my fingers crossed. Might go all the way down to a 7. I'm pretty sure this will not be a 6. Are, but we'll see. Then I've got this first edition Shadowless Blastoise. He's in bad shape. You can see the obvious scratching there. All the foil, there's a little dent at the top. So you see it's pretty beat up. I'd be happy if this came in at a 3. I might be lucky and get a 4 or 5. But at any rate, it's probably time to get that Blastoise into a nice protective case. This is a Gold Star Groudon that I have. I looked him up. He can probably go for several hundred. If he's a 10, if he's a 9 or less, not so much, maybe 150. I don't think that's a dent. I think that's some dog hair. Anyway, this guy's in pretty good condition. I'm hoping that it'll come back at least an 8. That again has that black sleeve. This is a Dark Alakazam I just had waiting for a first edition Team Rocket set that I'm getting together, but I thought it was in pretty good condition. You can see that corner's not gonna do me any favors. There's that little corner smush. There's a dot. That corner's not that crisp. Yeah, not a lot of promise in this one. Maybe I'd be lucky to get a 7? Not sure. And then there's this first edition Holo Gengar. You know how hard these Gengars are to find. He does have this scratch up there, so I know, again, not a 10. It's got some scratching issues. You can see them all over there. But these Gengars are so hard to find that I think it's still, that's just a dent in the plastic. That's not in the card. I still think it's gonna be have a decent return. Maybe, again, if I'm lucky, maybe a 7. The back is pretty nice. There's some dinging. There's some wear. I don't know if any of you out there are really that interested in listening to me go on and on about each card, but whatever. I'll put this online, and you know, if you're interested, then great. This is a first edition Fossil Zapdos, it's got the foil missing up here. And I think that's going to really cost me dearly. You see that? But I'm curious. I mean, I have this voucher, right? Let me see what happens when I send him this card that's got the foil missing over there. Other than that, this card is really nice. In really nice shape. If you look at the back, I guess it's not as in nice shape as I thought it was. Shucks. You know, these look good to the naked eye, and then I get them under the... Look at that big ding over there. Oh, well. I get them under this camera, and all of a sudden I can see everything. Might be lucky to get a 6, maybe? 6 on that guy? We'll see. This is a German Ninetales of Olnona. Okay, by the way, I think that's kind of an unfortunate way to say that, but, anyway, I thought he was in nice shape. Maybe we take a look at the back and see if it really is. No, look at that. It's got a little smushing. Yep, it's got some wear on the edges. Well, we'll see. Maybe these actually sell for a decent amount, so I thought I'd just throw that in there. Maybe an 8 if we're lucky. And then I've got all these Gluroks. I don't know if it's Glurak or it's Glurak, but that's the German Charizard, right? These crystal Charizards. I had bought them all together from one person years ago. I had a whole bunch of them. And I needed one for my own personal collection. And since he had more than one for sale, I'm like, well, I'll take all those Gluroks, and one of these days I'll do something with them. And so this is that day where I'm doing something with all these Gluroks that I bought. And then this is the last Glurok. Look, I'm even boring myself. I sighed there. Hey, this might be the nicest of all of them. Nope. I spoke too soon. A couple of dings in the bottom there. Okay, anyway, so these are the cards I'm sending in. Wish me luck. I will make another video when they come in, and I'll attach it right to the end of this one. And let's see what I got. It finally came back. My box came back. It took 4 months. But I am hooked because this was super fun and exciting. So let me show you what I got. That Poliwrath, remember him? He got a 6. Who's this? My first edition Nidoking, an 8. Ta-da! A 10! A 10! A Gem Mint Umbreon, a 10. I love it. And despite what I said earlier, I've been seeing these go for like $600, so I'm pretty excited about this guy. One of the Charizards, a 7. Not bad. Hey, I have to say that these cases really make them look pretty. Doesn't it look like a 10 in the case? Right? Really nice. I'm so happy I did this. A 7 on that Charizard. This guy, a 6. Not as good. Still looks great though, doesn't it? I'm loving it. My Shadowless Blastoise first edition. He's a 5. He's a 5. Not bad. Not bad. He was pretty damaged. Even through the pretty case, you can still see all that damage on him. So, I'm happy with a 5. This Groudon, what happened? A 2? A 2? Are you kidding me? Look at him. What's wrong with this Groudon? Now, admittedly, I didn't take it out of the black plastic sleeve, right? So I thought, well, what could possibly be wrong with this thing that it got this really bad rating? Maybe there's a crease there? Maybe someone wrote on the back? But no, look. It's not bad. A 2? Okay, very disappointed in this one. Sorry, Groudon. My first edition Dark Alakazam got a 9. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I'm happy with that. First edition Gengar Fossil, a 7. That's okay. He was scratched, remember? A 7 for that Gengar. That first edition Fossil Zapdos, a 9. And that's super interesting. Remember, this is the one that had the foil missing. Right up there in that corner. So a 9 I think is pretty cool. And then that Volnona, also a 9. Decent. Decent. So not a bad haul in this one. What happened to all those Crystal Charizards? Shoot, they said they were too obscure to grade. They put them in here, gave them an N9 return, no grade, no charge, no holder, it says. I don't know why. I see other PSA graded Glurox just like this on eBay, so I don't know. So I'm gonna look into it. But anyway, hey, thanks for tuning in. Let's leave you with, instead of those non-graded Glurox, let me leave you with my Gem Mint 10 Umbreon. And until next time I post, Pokefans, catch 'em all.